Hello. I am catching up. So this one is Letters to Ewan 57, The Lucky Ones. Dear Ewan, there's a song playing in my head, The Lucky Ones, that I saw performed by a father and son on America's Got Talent. We're just the lucky ones. I can hear the melody, but not many of the words. A friend asked me, is this real love, Bloss, or just like Bloss love? Some part of me wanted to be hurt, but this place in me where my heart can't break anymore is creative, flexible, and brilliantly resilient, said, it might be that I love him more, but I know he loves me in whatever way he does. It's okay that one person loves the other person more. It's weird to think of more and love. I think the felt sense of weirdness can signal places to avoid, but it can also signal places we've been trained to avoid, places of shame. An older version of me would be ashamed to love somebody more. I'll be pitied. My mind wants to come in and say, if love is a real thing and it's fundamentally sweat by the meaningless of the universe, at minimum being relatively infinite, how can comparative values be placed on it? I get that. It is illogical. But love and feeling love are different things. I haven't felt love in as long as I can remember. I think it's because my mother taught me that loving was giving love away, so I only had an exit for the feeling and not an entrance. I told Jordan and Valerie, I think I'm loving, but I'm not feeling it. I played with MDMA a few times. I did some on a weekend with my boyfriends, and the next weekend was longing to do it again. I wanted that feeling. Jay came over to my apartment and, doing his best to listen, I told him what was happening and what I was in. After listening and considering, he said, I love you even when I don't feel it. I love you when I feel the opposite. It was beautiful and healed a lot and taught me a lot. But I still have been looking for the feeling without denying that it was happening even when I didn't feel it. The biggest shift was when the medicine lady, P, plugged my hose back in, the one that allowed me to receive my own love. From that point until leaving for Europe, I would wait for J and T to wake up and then just go stare at them, acknowledging the radiance that emerged. They would squirm and feel gushy, and I would begin to feel the love more and more. T loved it. He would do a little wiggle in his seat. Jay would smile and beam back at me. The question, Bloss, is this real love or, was thrown at me in a flow. I don't know what the questioner was experiencing. I'm sure some part of it was them wrangling their own understanding of love and feeling love. My mind did the kind of attraction when it's insisting that I address something that needs to be addressed, and my eyes swooped over to N. N is a member of the platform. She's always reaching out to me, thanking me, and checking in. She's often told me how much it hurts when she's not reciprocated in her efforts of friendship. Last time I was in NYC, I didn't reach out. The time before, even though she was sick, she took an Uber from Brooklyn to my door just to have coffee for an hour. That flash where my mind went to her was a big download. I said, Anne, I think you love me more than I love you. I felt bad that I didn't love you as much, so I hid the love I do have. I think that's what hurt you, not that I love you less. I apologize for that. The flow kind of swayed as I said things that seemed colloquially blasphemous. Bloss is the root of the word blasphemy. She expressed and talked about the hurt. I'm not sure if she heard or understood me, but she stayed afterwards as I read one of my letters to a few of them. I ended the flow telling everyone, remember, don't deny your love just because it might not be requited, or because you might feel it more than the other person. It's your love. Don't deny chances to fall in love with yourself just because the other person isn't available. The lucky ones, those who love more than the other, they are those with the wherewithal to be pitied. Sameness is not the same as love. My new friend Hannah, after telling her about this writing project, said, it sounds like unconditional love. I'm not sure about that, but it's at least peri unconditional. Like a woman in the midst of menopause, I've surrendered to giving up the previous conditions. Not because you're better or special in an objective way. I've just passed the event horizon with you, Ewan. Just because I'm the lucky one. Mike.